Hello. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do role play with my students. There is like many different ways for sure, but it's just the way I like to do it. I think it's the most effective. So that's why I'm doing that way and not another way. So here's the step by step. That's what I do. So first thing first, I always give special instruction. I don't say, oh, we're gonna do a role play like you for example, you come to the bakery, you buy stuff from me. You have to give specific instruction. I think it's better when you have some structure. So I always say, okay, if we take the example of the bakery, say you come to me, I want you to buy two croissant, one baguette, and something else for like three stuff, and you ask me one by one. For example, well, I wrote like, for example, make an appointment after tomorrow. Imagine it's like, okay, you want to book an hotel room for for this. So make an appointment. Anything that you have to make the specific always the specific instruction for the role play is very important. For example, for dentist, the doctor make an appointment. You want to buy something special, always give the instruction. Okay, so after you give the instruction, you say, okay, we do it one time, no pressure here, and you don't try to trick them or anything. So the first time you do it, you just do the role play with what you've learned already. Don't do the role play if you didn't teach anything, of course. If I take the example of the bakery, so now we learn how to ask for items, for example. It's like, I want this, I would like, your student know already all the sentence, but you're gonna use it in a role play. So they're gonna use it with the instruction. So the first time you do it, no pressure. You just use exactly what it has been learned, which is very important. After the first time, you just get instant feedback. Always. For me, that's what I do. I say, okay, this that was great, You forget this, the pronunciation of this was so. You say what you tell your student what you have to tell him or tell her. That's very important. Instant feedback. After you say, okay, now we're gonna do it again, but this time now we just kind of level up, or make sure that you begin the second time you also can do like as the first time, like no pressure with the same thing. But the second time you may just have to make sure that they understood the mistake they made, they made for the first role play. Very important. As simple as that. So you go for a second round basically, and you just make sure that they understood everything. Same after that, you give more feedback, and I always do it one last time, but then I say, okay, now we're gonna do it in a real situation. I may ask you optional question. For example, if the student ask me for, oh, can I buy a croissant? For example, I will say, okay, do you want a croissant, almond croissant, butter croissant? So I'm gonna make it real, like a real situation. Plus, I don't gonna slow down my French at all. I just gonna like spit it out the way like French people talk. That's exactly what I do. It's not the same order as I see, but it depends on the student. It depends on what they need to learn. Some student after like true role play, they already know everything. They're good. There is no problem. But most of the time, it's looks like this. And it depends on the student. Sometimes they know more than you think they know, so you can straight away at the second time or maybe the first time try to make it as a real situation. But as always, you need to adapt according to the student. This is kind of a bit of sum up what I do, but the big picture is here. Now, yeah, you get the idea how you should do it if you wonder how to do role play with students. And I think this is a great exercise for sure, and you have fun. What you can do as well, you can ask them to write their own instruction. I do it sometimes for some students. They like it because they want to order something special. Because if you recommend yourself, they probably don't gonna buy things that you don't really know them what they really want. So in a real situation, what will they buy? And that's also important. It's also up to them. But really, you have to be careful of the needs of the student. And if they are learning, that's the most important thing. So for some of them, maybe you give the instruction. For some of them, you don't give the instruction. It really depends. But make them talk. That's all matters. And if sometimes there is something very, very important as well that I need to mention. It depends on the role play, but for example, if I take the bakery example once again, so the student is supposed to be the client, but sometimes you have to do the opposite as well. You're the client and you won't buy from them. So they can see both sides. They can also ask question, and when they understood both sides, it's easier for the language learning. Okay, so mix match, you can use that, you can use what you want. It's just common sense to me. There is probably 1,000 ways that you can do it, but for me, when I do that, it's fun, it's fast, and we don't spend like too much time. It's just the right amount of time. It's very effective. So I invite you to try it out. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.